Join me as I continue reviewing the Nightmare on Elm Street franchise, and last night I watched the fifth film in the franchise, Dream Child. Unfortunately, this was another letdown, not one of their strongest films in the franchise. It kind of felt all over the place, and it felt like this film went full campy, cartoony, and I say cartoony because of the comic book aspect of it, but just also even the little Freddy that is given birth at some point. I thought that this film was sort of all over the place. It felt like it wanted to do a lot, but it also didn't know how to. I felt like it wanted to give Amanda Kruger, Freddy's mom, a little bit more of an importance. However, they start off with her, and then she's not brought back until maybe like the last 10, 15 minutes. So it was a bit like, why? Why even bother bringing her in? We do continue on the journey with Alice and Dan, and you get a new cast of characters that surround them, are their friends. And because it feels a bit, not rushed, because the other films are just about the same length in the runtime. However, you know that these people are friends with Alice and Dan. However, you don't really get to connect with them. You learn a little bit about them. It's very surface level, but there's not much for you to care about them. I will say, though, I did enjoy Alice a little bit more this time around. I also really enjoyed the creativeness of using one of the characters' interests, which is comic books, and me being a huge fan of comic books. This appealed to me a little bit more compared to other stuff in the previous film, for example. But again, sadly, this film is just, it's too messy. It's too messy. I enjoyed Freddy, though. I always enjoy seeing him. I enjoy seeing Robert Englund doing masterful work as Freddy. But this film probably is going to be the bottom, like the worst in the franchise. Even though I enjoyed parts of it, I think it's still not as good as the other ones, and at least in the previous film we still had Kristen, Kincaid, and Joey. Even though these past two films have been a bit of a letdown, I'm still looking forward to the next film, and I've been hearing great things about Wes Craven's new Nightmare, so I'm also very excited for that film. With that being said, where do you rank this film in the franchise? Is it one that you enjoy, or is it one that you absolutely hate? Let me know all of that stuff in the comments, and you guys, as always, thank you so much.